Hello and welcome to another belated video. Sorry, I've been really busy, and today I'm not going to do this in a million takes. If I make a mistake, I make a mistake. I'm just going to blast through it because over the last few months or so, I've got loads to show you, and I'm not going to show you all. I'm going to tease and I've got some other stuff that will be saved from a different video. I haven't bought any films or computer games. I don't know if you've watched this long enough that I used to show you films and computer games. I've kind of had a break from that. That might come back later when I'm starting to get massive space issues. But I have a I've got loads to show you, so without further ado, let's get on with the video. And if I make a mistake, I'm going to leave it in. So we start off with a Strokes limited edition. This one came with a DVD. I'll be very careful. There we go. Came with a DVD. I don't know if the DVD features the videos to Last Night, Hard to Explain, Someday, New York City Cops. I didn't even know there's a video for that. I know New York City Cops wasn't featured on the American album because of September 11th. They decided to withdraw that, and the American album didn't have this artwork as well. It's very risque artwork, but this is my second CD copy of this. If you've followed me long enough, but yeah, happy to have that. I'm a massive fan of this album. If you don't have this album, get this album. Highly recommended by yours truly. So blasting through. I don't know what to do with this. I'm just gonna pop my head up and down because I've got a lot to get through. Okay, so if you know, I collect Now CDs and Hit CDs. I'm not a massive pop fan, but I am a CD collector, and for some reason I want to collect hits. So there we go, Fresh Hits '96. I'm sure you could look up the track listing somewhere, Wikipedia, Discogs maybe. Lost Boys soundtrack. Cool film. I've never seen the film. There's a lot of films I haven't seen. Maybe I spend too much time listening to music. Who knows? I certainly spend a lot of time watching YouTube videos while I work. I'm usually working all the time. I'm a designer now, by the way. Just putting it out there. The In Crowd. It's a compilation album. Mod tracks. Stuff like The Animals, Tommy James and the Chantels, Eamon Corner, Bob and Earl. You get the idea. Next, let's see, Dire Straits. This is the Money for Nothing. It's like a greatest hits, I think. If you know Dire Straits, you know Dire Straits. Next, Bob Marley compilation. You know Bob Marley, there we go. Now, I had this one on a cassette when I was a kid. I don't know what ever happened to that cassette. I used to have Hotel California on cassette, and it was given to me for my birthday, like every birthday, every Christmas. I kept wearing it out / getting destroyed by certain people. But yeah, finally got Michael Jackson Bad on CD. I forget what came to get this in my possession. I think I might have liberated it from a lot I got. So honestly, this video is going to be long. You don't believe me? Check when it is. So we've got a Kaiser Chiefs employment box set. Yeah, I mean there is a CD in there. Although I would have personally put the CD in the case. What I might actually do, hold on, while I'm dropping everything. And the CDs, there's a CD in there. I don't know if it's, there you go. I think that's a CD. What I would have done is I would have put the jewel case, and it's certainly big enough to accommodate it. And just for my own peace of mind, I wonder if I can get my hands on the jewel case version I've got. Oh dear me, what have I done? I said I'd make this fast, and I've slowed it right down to a bloody crawl. KA. There we go. So there's the employment box set with the CD already in. I'll put the jewel case in there. And it doesn't fit. Oh, brilliant. No cuts, no edits. Make myself look like a fool, why don't I? Alright. I thought it was a genius idea at the time. Right. Tears of Fears. Boom. You know Tears of Fears. I got a copy of Dire Straits, Brothers in Arms. Why didn't I have them before? Because I didn't have one. There we go. Now I do. Can't remember where I picked that up from. Snap It Up. This is a hits. Again, you want to check the soundtrack. It's from the early 90s, probably 1990. I can't get it. Yeah, 1990 bang on. You see a lot. You're going to see a lot of hits. Let's see, hits album. There we go. Another hits compilation. Let's see. Now that's what I call Music 94. Finally got a copy of that. Now that's what I call Music 94. Pristine condition. Very happy to have that. There's some business cards of mine. The hit pack, part of the hits collection. Kind of rattles a bit. Kind of looks like Phil Collins on the front. Boom. There's another one. See, we're blasting through now. Okay, the hits album 10. Another hits album. Has that artwork that hits had for a bit. There you go. Boom. There's another one. Okay, New Hits 1999, a hits album. Guess when this came out? 1999, I would imagine, hopefully. I'm just checking to see if there's not a copyright. Sometimes that'll come out in like the year before. But late 90s stuff, hits album. As you know, I collect now as well as hits. You just saw Hits 94. Well, now you've got now 100 hits movies. And I'm choking a bit. 5-disc, gatefold, burr. You know the score. Boom. Okay, next we have Huge Hits 97. Boom. Someone bought this for $15.99. So I'm gonna slow down a bit. Bit of scratches. It's a hits album. You'll probably find these for 25 pence if you come across that in a charity shop or a thrift shop, wherever you are. They're not a lot of money. Boom! Now that's what I call Music Decades, the deluxe edition. Yeah, there's just something moving in there. It's that disc there. I'll put it back in. Boom! Done. Okay. Okay, I think this is the 20th anniversary. Yeah, it says right there, 20th anniversary edition of Everything Must Go. It's sealed. I have heard the album. I've heard it many times. I have a copy in my collection somewhere. I ain't pulling it out. You have to take my word for it. But I'm happy to have that as a collector's piece. If you haven't heard it, listen to it. It's a great album. And we'll move on to the next one. Hits album. See, smashing through these. Another hits album. Check the playlist on that. Another one from the early 90s. For some reason, I decided, because I've got these for next to no money in a lot, I decided to keep them because I went, oh, it's not enough that I collect now and hits. Why don't I start collecting Ministry of Sound? So there you go, another Ministry of Sound, the annual Millennium Edition. This was mixed by Judge Jules and Tor Paul. I don't know how insane I'm going to go over Ministry of Sound's Well, I've just knocked over a CD. That's brilliant. That's a broken one. Then we're just going to stay in the video. Everyone laugh in the comments. Ha 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 ha. Anthems. This is the Ministry of Sound. You can tell by the logo. This has 80 songs on it, funnily enough. 3-disc, electronic 80s. What more can I say? Okay, next we have Nothing But Thieves. They're an indie band on the Sony label. That's what I'll say on that one. Are we entertained? Okay, I'll say a bit more about this. So, Twilight soundtracks. If you like music, you don't have to like the film or anything. But if you like music, these are well worth getting. The New Moon soundtrack in particular has a Tom York track called Hearing Damage, and please go listen to that because you won't find it on any. I mean, if you're a physical media collector, obviously you can probably be able to Spotify it or listen on YouTube, Tide or Quobuzz, wherever streaming service, your Deezer, whatever streaming service, you could probably listen to it on there. But if you're a physical music collector, you'll only find it on the New Moon soundtrack. And if you're a music fan, I highly recommend picking up the Twilight soundtracks. You'll find music that's not really available anywhere else. There's some good stuff on these. Well worth your time. And the New Moon soundtrack, which is like the second film, I think it is. That's that Tom York, and I honestly that. If anything Tom York has put out, so I think that's his best track he's ever put out, and it's only available physically on the New Moon soundtrack. So go figure. But yeah, totally worth getting if you're into music. You know. Let's see, electronic. Johnny Marr and Bernard Summers band, that is, isn't it? So there you go, electronic. Rasputin. I think that's Rasputin. Okay, we've got Beth Orton, Comfort of Strangers. There you go. Beth Orton. If you know who Beth Orton is, I'll have some of that. Let's see. Pearl Jam Riot Act, 35% off. Top 20. Probably come from the shop. It's got yeah. You get the idea. Pearl Jam. Who doesn't like Pearl Jam? People who don't like Pearl Jam, I suppose. I came across this single. It's clearly been bought from HMV because it's HMV sticker. It's not where I got this from. Big Crack, Domino Records. Lightspeed Champion used to be in a band called. Why is my mind going blank? They did a track called Triangle Circle Square. What can't I think about what they're called? Test Icicles. Thank you, Ian's brain. It's Test Icicles. Used to be in that band. If you're familiar with that band, check out that band. In fact, check out Triangle Circle Square. I recommend that track. It's a cool track. So hits. 100 Hits, which I don't think is related to Hits, but it seems to be on a Sony label. I think it's Sony anyway. It's saying Demon Group on it, but I think this is indirectly owned by Sony, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, 100 Hits. I mean, like, I'll tell you what I think what's going on. I'm not putting it out, but you know how I showed you 100 hits, now 100 hits movies. I think they're tangentially related to these because that 100 hits movies was 5 discs. This is 5 disc, 100 hits. Copyright conflict, anyone? And Sony basically owns the Now albums, I think, along with Universal Music. It's all complicated, but 100 hits. I have no idea who Mario Lanza is. I got it because I want a full set of 100 hits, and I don't want to go spend a lot of money. Fell on my lap. There we go. I have no idea who Mario Lanza is. Don't ask, because I don't know. If you know, you tell me, and I'll ignore it. Okay, now that's what I call a party. Now, There you go, collect nows. I got a very battered up, stiff little fingers, all the best of, because you got to have a lot of punk, haven't you? No, that was shaking for a second. As it's because it's November now, it's nearly Christmas. Got to have a now Christmas one. I do have an American Christmas one, but I think this is UK specific. I don't know how many now Christmas compilations are there. Quite a few. There's more than one. I mean, they made one in the 80s, and this is clearly an early noughties one. Probably all have the same tracks on, but boom, got that. It's another now off my list. Another now someone paid $7.65, is that? Yeah, $7.65. What a strange figure from HMV, because that's an HMV sticker. 25 years, so to celebrate 25 years of now, and it came out 25 years after 1984. Can't be bothered to do the maths. Or is it 1983? I think the first one was 1983, wasn't it? Again, Manic Street. Won't give you a clue what's down there. Okay, Ministry of Sound. Manic Street Preachers on the background. Chilled acoustic. I've got a couple of chilled ones. There's some. You'll probably find some indie on here. Like there's Athlete Wires on here. Moby. I mean, like I don't know how much. I don't know how much this sort of stuff was played at Ibiza, for example. But it's on Ministry of Sound, and kind of a cool album, which is perhaps why I'm being a glutton to go. Oh, why don't I get the entire Ministry of Sound thing? Because I'm not going to go out of my way. If it falls on my lap, I might get it. If it doesn't, there's only so much room, and you've kind of got to curate your collection to a bit. I mean, maybe I should sort of say, oh no, not Ministry of Sound. You don't want to be hoarding. There's a difference between collecting and hoarding, and I'm very much on the borderline of hoarding at this stage, if I've not crossed it already. Okay, so I gave you a clue what's coming up next. It's Manic Street Preachers, Little Baby Nothing. This is definitely not the original case, because in it, got Manic Street Preachers, and whoever did this kind of set it up as a multi-album. So it opens from the back, and you will find International Bright Young Thing by Jesus Jones with all the original artworks. It's a bit of a weird case. Don't know why it's ended up that way. It's upside down. It's back to front. It's not right. The world's going crazy. There it is. How long's the video now? Oh, 18 minutes. Aren't you lucky if you're still watching? Give us a like if you're still watching, or a comment saying I'm still watching. I'm riveted by looking at the shit you have, and I say go on you. Anyway, Stereophonics, Like a Boy in the Photograph. I think I've already got one of these. The case is broken. Brilliant. Great track. What can you say? Made in Britain. Probably got all the songs on this in some way, shape, or form, but I went, that's kind of cool. Blue Tones, Solomon Bites the World. But Solomon Bites the Worm. Cool track, cool band. Check it out. We got some Saint Etienne. So Tough. Is that a single? Or the fact that I don't know is quite worrying. Okay, it's nice. It's a 15-track album. The fact that I'm starting to say I don't know things, I was like, I'm not a massive Saint Etienne fan. Thought it was cool, got it. And I didn't spend a lot. If I not spend a lot of money on this, I don't know how much I spent on it. Probably 20 pence, probably less. I probably got it for free. Who knows at this stage? You've seen how many I've got. I've forgotten. Paul Weller. Probably got all the songs on here. Don't have this actual CD. Same as the last one. What can I say? Maroon Town says House of Scar. I like Scar. I got it. I don't know. I can't even know if I got it for free. Next to nothing. Giving it. No idea. Lots happened since I got this. Cranberries, same sort of thing. You know, Cranberries. This has got Zombie on it. Way. Coldplay Live 2012. It's Coldplay live in 2012. I used to like Coldplay. It's just still actually. Let me rephrase that. I still like Coldplay. I like Parachutes. I like A Rush of Blood to the Head. I like Viva La Vida. I think that's the fourth album. Can't Stand X and Y. I think that was a misstep. They might as well not bothered releasing anything, but like I suppose they need to release something to stay relevant because the gap between the fourth album and Rush of Blood to Head, Viva La Vida, yeah, that's the one. The gap there would have been, and that might have disappeared. I kind of like a few other things. I like Paradise is quite a nice song. Not everyone's cup of tea, I understand, with Coldplay. Never really understood the hate for them, but lately, not good. I kind of like the style of everything, but you know. So I still like some select Coldplay stuff, but currently, I don't think I'm going to race to get their new album. Let's put it that way. Maybe I'll give it for free, and I'll go. Oh, I'll have it for free. Specials, Too Much Too Young. We all like the specials. I hope you like the specials anyway. Touch of Scar. I remember when this album came out. Cigarettes and Alcohol probably got all the music on it. Thought it was cool. What can I say? Probably what I just did. Okay, Jools Holland and his orchestra. Just Jools Holland and various bands covering songs. There it is. Mr. Scruff. I think this is an example of acid jazz. Not sure. Got some Mr. Scruff. X-Files. I like the X-Files theme tune. Where's this from? I think, yeah, come from the Sunday Times. Obviously years ago. It didn't come recently. Just picked it up on. Oh, that's kind of cool. Now I have it. What can I say? Scar Train, lots of Scar music on a compilation album. Right, this one. This is bittersweet for me. Like I'm not massively into football, but before I was even collecting CDs, Coca-Cola at the time were, if you collect so many ring pulls, there's various different prizes. So I started to collect for what I thought was this CD, and what they did was they basically came up with this mini album, and they put it on the disc size. If you've ever seen a GameCube disc, it was sort of like that, and they put like 5 tracks on it, and that's what they send to you. I used to have that, but I don't know. I might have lent it to a friend of mine when CDs were still relevant. And he decided, because I didn't like football, I shouldn't have it back. So how's that? It took me ages to get all the ring pulls for that CD. So I've got the thing that I thought I was gonna get. But now I'd rather have that little CD because it's a bit quirkier and a bit rarer. Oh, this is pretty well. I mean, this isn't rare. If you wanted this, you could go online and pick up a copy. But you know, just stumble on one in a charity shop or whatever. You know, it's not like you can't get this, but like I think you would struggle to get the little disc version. Although I could be wrong, maybe it's easy as anything to get hold of that. Maybe Coca-Cola just let him out onto the wild when they didn't have enough takers on it. You know, I mean, why scrap all your stock and give it away to your staff or whatever? I mean, stranger things have happened, but that's a story that comes with this CD, and I'm probably slowing everything down because I've got a lot to get through. Still got a lot to get through. The Beatles, Free as a Bird. May remember this came out in 1995, previously unreleased. And I have a copy now. Another single, Garbage, Why Do You Love Me? I've no idea. Just, thought Garbage was cool. Okay, Blondie, No Exit, the 1999 album. Lead track, Maria on it. I got it. This one's a bit of a oops kind of moment, because I got this for free or next to nothing. Problem was, I went, because I'm a bit of a stickler, I'll show you the disc. I went, oh, that looks a bit cloudy. I wonder if I can polish that up. I'll watch a YouTube video. And I don't know whether you can see the damage I've done to this CD trying to polishing it up. Use proper polishing methods. Don't watch a YouTube video, because I think I've ruined this. I don't know if you can see that. I'll forget it. I'm going to pull that bit out. So I'm going to edit that bit out. So the whole non-editing, that was a lie. I pulled that bit out. Mine gone blank. I just took it in, and I was mesmerised by a can of soup, and I mean, yeah, I had the Housemartins and Beautiful South best of. Kind of looks like a can of soup. It's on sale for £8. I did not spend £8 on it. Housemartins, Beautiful South, great bands actually. Mesmerised by the soup. I already have a copy of this. Why have I got another one? Well, funny you should ask, because I know you're all asking. This is, and it's come apart. This is a 2 CD version, and my nose is starting to run. But I said I would not do any. Well, I've already made one edit, but whatever. U2, Achtung Baby. No, I'm not a massive U2 fan. They get more fat than I think they deserve. Not the greatest band in the world, but yeah, I have a copy of that. Thumbs up if you like U2. Cardigans. I thought I had all the Cardigans albums. Apparently, I didn't have this one. So there you go, Cardigans. PJ Harvey. Now, I'm in 2 minds. I don't know whether this is a... This feels like it's a fake booklet, but it's too good as well. I don't know what the score is there. And something about it looks fake, but it looks real as well. If it's fake, it's really well done. But yeah, PJ Harvey, mid-90s stuff. We have more Mr. Scruff. He's Scruffy Presents. So this is like more of a compilation thing than anything else. Okay, more. We got more. We got different artwork of Arcade Fire the Suburbs. This is artwork I don't have, and I got it for free or next to nothing, or given to me or something. Can't remember. I've been to sleep. let's see. Oh, this is interesting. Smoking Mojo filters. Like this is like Enemy War Child kind of thing, and this has quite a few things on it. But like this is a cover of Come Together, and the artists on it are Paul Weller, Paul McCartney, and Noel Gallagher. I had no idea this existed, but I'm happy to have that because that's interesting to me. And we've got the Beautiful South on here, Dodgy, and Black Grape. So they're all different artists. It's like I think it's definitely an Enemy War Child type thing. I think yeah, Help War Child. It's like from that era of stuff. Oh, this has been a well-professional video, hasn't it? BBC Radio 1 Live Lounge, the 2014 edition. Just tracks from Radio 1's Live Lounge. Oh my God, this is half hour long. Jesus Christ, are you still watching? Why? Give us a like if you're still watching. Give us a comment if you're still watching. I watched halfway through, half an hour in. Hits album 8. I'm not even going to open that out. That's a CD that's going to fall out, that is. Oh my God, there's still stuff. Don't worry, there's a lot less stuff than there used to be. The French band, using inverted commas. This is Premier's Sympathies, I think. Symptoms are... Listen, France, I can't speak French. I can't do your accent, but it's Air. I'm going to grab these as a little bit of a pile. So, Huge Hits 2000, right? Actually, I don't know why this is in my hand, because I already have a copy of this. I know I've already got a copy of this, but I'll show you anyway. Do you know what I mean? Oasis CD. Sure, I've got a copy of this. When I'm at the stage where I don't know what I got anymore, there's definitely a problem. Yeah. And finally in this, my hand, Avenged Sevenfold, and it is Waking the Fallen. I totally know what I've got all the time. What am I doing? Oh, I need to see a doctor for my problems. Right. These are finally, I'm going to show you these because I've got some deluxe editions. So I've got Elbow, Asleep in the Back, deluxe edition. Cool. I got this one for free or next to nothing. I know I did. Big Chill, and I looked at it and I went, I'm going to keep that deluxe edition. I've sold some deluxe editions because, like, I don't keep every CD under the sun. Believe you me. The Lars deluxe edition. The Who, My Generation deluxe edition. So I think these are cool. Paul Weller deluxe edition. This one is Stanley Road deluxe edition. Right, one of my favourite albums, Supergrass In It For The Money, came out recently. I mean, I'm going to call it a deluxe edition. I can't remember what it is. I think it's an anniversary edition, really. But to celebrate the anniversary of this, 3-disc special edition, deluxe edition, what you want to call it. I'm sure you can check that out. I think is it a DVD on that one? Live recordings. Studio. I got it because I thought it was cool, and I okay, things like that. Yeah, I've heard that album. It's a great album, well worth you getting. If you haven't got that album, get that album, because at the time they were going to release every single song off that album as a single, but it kind of fell through after they tried to release Cheapskate when they were recording the video. Damon Gough got a really bad cold and decided, we've done enough with this album. But the original intention was to release every track off the album as a single, and I don't think that's ever been done before or since. So that would have been cool if I'd done that. I wish I had done that, but I didn't. Maybe for the best, maybe not. It'd have been I think it would have been a record holder. If anyone else has done that, let me know in the comments. Paul Weller, Wildwood Deluxe Edition. The Cure, Kiss Me, Deluxe Edition. And finally, we'll come right back round to Elbow and Cast of Thousands. I know this. I'm getting old. I am. My memory's not as good as it used to be. But yeah, it's a lot of deluxe editions. And as I put these back, right. Last thing, I'm not going to show you these. I'm going to give you a teaser, and I got loads of mystery packages which I'm not going to show you. That we'll save these for their own video because these are extra special CDs. I'm not going to tell you what is in these, and there's more of these than I'm showing you here. But we'll save that for another video because this video is 36 minutes long. Don't know why you've watched as long as you have, but I'm so thankful that you have. If you enjoyed it, give us a like. Give us a comment that you enjoyed it. Tell me you want more content. Tell me you want me to do another In and Around series. Subscribe for the love of God. Subscribe. The more subscribers I get, especially if I get past that £1,000. That 1,000 person. Okay, it's gonna be another edit there. Especially, subscribing really helps me out. And thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye. That was unprofessional. Probably the worst video I've ever done. I don't know. Okay, bye.